We're getting into it straight away, and just to mention as well, we've been seeing Sazurx and Rakushain's team comp for, we already saw an entire set from them. The team comp we're seeing from Jockel and Tilati is going to be, of course, the Ogren Wushang.
That's right. Wushang, of course, very solid doubles character in general, but we will see as we speak, the Macho Man is going to be the first one to fall right off the left there. Quick advantage over Sazurx and Rakushain, yeah.
If only Coco and Spyrox knew that they were going to popularize by far the most popular ever team comp in 2v2. It's been having so much.
Oh, wait a sec! Wait a sec!
Oh, okay, with the GC sideline as well. Dude, able to find the team combo there. Yes, it is like maybe not the most difficult team combo ever to get, but they're able to catch both of the players, and they're able to adapt to this awkward positioning so quickly. Just like that, though. I mean, we're hyping it up, but it's still three stocks against 4.
Yeah, I mean, it feels so good to get the 2v1 right there. Some BOGO deals coming up at your local grocery market, but unfortunately, Red Team is still playing from behind at the end of all of this. So Sazurx and Rakushain, of course, all credit to them for keeping their composure after getting team comboed like that. Tilati looking like he's going to fall off the right side, excuse me. Sazurx extending super far. Both Red Team members down, and it's already a 2v1. 4 stocks remaining from Sazurx and Rakushain.
Jockel is able to pick up the first knockout of many if he were to complete this 1v2 successfully. He's fighting Rakushain and Sazurx. We've been able to see that they have some team combos in their repertoire. Let's see what you're able to do here.
Wow, Jockel just kind of dancing around Sazurx's ranges, hitting those blind spots on the lance. But as we say it doesn't even matter. You're playing at so far of a deficit. All it takes is one single hit to make that happen. First game going over Rakushain and Sazurx.
Rakushain is having the time of his life. 6 knockouts and 637 damage. This is starting to get ridiculous. I mean, we said it in the winners side of things that this team would be a team that we should be afraid of in the elimination side. You should keep an eye on them. But it's really something else to be able to actually see how that is playing out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, look at this damage chart, dude. Come on, Rakushain, take it easy. We just started on this set. You're already hitting almost 650 damage in the first game. It's crazy to see. But we got to talk about the potency of the axe from both players on blue here. I mean, the amount of damage that they had been able to put in was just unbelievable.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely going to be seeing way more of it. I had to check something very quickly. One of the things that I think is the most impressive for a player is if they're able to stay competitive and stay high-level gameplay for a very long time straight. Rakushain, his first top 8 was 4 years ago, and he's still playing this well.
It's crazy to see, man. Let's see if they can keep on to this momentum that they have from game 1. Looking for the ledge cancel right there is Sazurx, and he's still keeping Tilati off stage right now, just kind of dicing
Sazurx!
As we say, wait a second, hold on, okay.
Okay, Sazurx with the target swap as well, able to get another combo, but just like that, Tilati and Jockel, they're able to shut that momentum down, and I'm not sure where did their stocks go.
Oh, I know, yeah, and Rakushain has to come in for the save on Sazurx, going a little bit too hard off stage. Now anything could do it. Tilati is going to be the one to fail in the Lance War first, but Sazurx, I mean, surely will fall soon.
Rakushain been playing fairly aggressively, racking up a ton of damage, a lot of games straight. Sazurx just kind of said, I want to see if I can also do that. Turns out, I mean, he's able to do it as well. Oh no,
okay,
oh no, my heart.
Both blue team members once again. Yeah, Polly, I think you and me were synced up on that one.
The charged up axe ground pound as well, but he was able to, they were able to interrupt that unarmed nair just in time so that did not go to a full connection. Now, completely even.
Tricky movement. I mean, that was the exact position that got Sazurx in trouble on their first stock. Gonna be a hit off the left side. Rakushain fighting off both red team members on the right and picks up one. Picks up a second one potentially as well. Weapon throw will not connect. There's that GC to cover the ledge once again, but it's not gonna connect to anything.
Yet again, Tilati keeping the stock, but this is something we've mentioned several times. Whenever Tilati loses that stock, I mean, that's going to be a 2v1 opportunity. Super massive to be able to get Sazurx down before that, as they're evening this out even further here.
Rakushain still fighting his way unarmed, said catch these hands for a moment while I pick up this hammer. Trying to get a stomp there. It's going to be way too low, I think, to come back. And yes, Rakushain will fall to last stock. Tilati actually hanging on to this second one in deep red right now. Anything will do it.
Jockel in orange now, make that red after a couple of axe hits. And yet again, the finesse in the movement to not be hit by 2 axes that are above you fishing for dare.
It is a scary sight. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy coming through. But we are in last stock here. Jockel is the target to be looking at right now with that damage. As we say it though, it's a lot of trades back and forth right here. Sazurx and Rakushain will find hits on both red team members. It's the KO on Jockel. Tilati soon to follow. Let's see if he can make this one happen off the top. No.
Able to get that nair in. Rakushain interrupting it with a GC stomp Seer. Super great awareness, knowing that he can just full send. It doesn't hit. It doesn't matter at that point that you're going to be hitting your teammate as well.
Crazy game 2 right there. Sazurx pulling up a lot of damage here as well. I'm seeing 631 from this player. And I mean, I mentioned it in game 1. Sazurx really didn't use axe that much in game 1. I want to say it was equipped probably like under 20% of the game. In this game, it was equipped for 70% of the game. It dealt 558 damage of that 631. Meanwhile, Rakushain was putting in some good work with the axe as well for about half the game too.
Jockel and Tilati though, they're making a complete 180 here. We're seeing a lot of the similar weapons, right? Of course, they still have that axe, actually going with double axe now. They still have that spear that they did previously. They both changed legends. We're seeing them on a Bryn Rayman this time around.
Yeah, it's a big change. I wonder if it's maybe too late to go for something like that. But, I mean, again, you're down to 0. Oh, no! Sweating too early.
I have no idea what happened there.
Everything.
Ran out of everything so early, and just like that, I mean, Jockel has been getting team combo as well. Tilati goes down off of that side, and they were able to so quickly divert their attention and get a team combo. They're getting a second one onto Tilati. He's down in orange.
Oh,
what is this? This is ruthless.
This is a disaster, Pauly. Yeah, what a brutal start for Tilati to fall off right there. Basically start the game at a 2-stock handicap. And I mean, Sazurx and Rakushain are not loosening the grip whatsoever.
This is the thing, man. Tilati, unread now. Able to get that GC and a Sig in as well. Those are about to start knocking out, so Rakushain fishing for the stomp there. Won't need it. The dare is going to be enough. Jockel playing into the second stock here.
See, Tilati is falling to last stock right here, so if I'm blue team, I'm looking to force that 2v1 if they can. But, I mean, it's such a huge advantage that you're given right out the gate. I don't blame them for going for this. Look at this combo off stage. Sazurx doing all of that unarmed as Rakushain will fall off the first stock, make that a double KO, and just like that, the stocks have even. There's still a damage advantage over to blue, but red team showing some signs of life.
Doesn't want to make a full commitment there on the team combo, just in case they're able to sweep in and make an interruption. Tilati looking at you, man. Last stock orange. If he's able to keep this stock, I mean, this is still doable for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the way he just ran all the way across stage, right? Like, just not want to scrap whatsoever against these guys, especially when you're caught in the 2v1 right there.
Oh.
Rakushain reaching a little bit, not going to connect with the ground pound either, so Tilati lives to see another day.
2 follow-ups missed is going to allow Tilati to keep his stock here. He is so lucky to still have it. Gets the Seer in, and that's going to be a knockout. If they can get it off of Jockel, it would be massive.
The huge reach, Rakushain spawning in right next to Tilati, wants to get into the mix, take this guy out of the equation, make it a 2v1 against Jockel. Still not going to happen. I mean, all credit to Tilati for giving one away for a stock. Still hanging on right there, trying to reach for the dodge as well. Not going to get it.
Neutral signature so close. He knows he can just make a commitment here off the offstage. He gets the knockout as well. 1v2 now.
Sazurx has got it.
Gets the spear Seer.
This is a crazy turnaround, Pauly. If they make this happen, I mean, Tilati's still in a rough position. Anything could happen, but they find it and they stay in the game right there off of a SD in the first 10 seconds of the game.
They started that game. This feels like 4 stocks versus 6 stocks, man. They gave themselves a handicap from the get-go, and they're still somehow able to make it back. Tilati and Jockel, if you're able to keep that level of gameplay that you did, I mean, this is going to be this turnaround is going to be humongous.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, if that is not the definition of a shift in momentum, I don't know what is. I mean, you gave away a stock right at the beginning of the game, and then Jockel got team comboed, and they were down 2 stocks within the first, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds of the match. An insane comeback for Red to happen right here. Let's see if Rakushain and Sazurx can close it out.
I mean, it's even worse than that because they're down 2-0 as well. You're going into match point, you haven't taken a single game, and you start off 4 stock versus 6. Incredible comeback into that game from Tilati and Jockel. With that kind of energy, who can tell what kind of stuff they're capable of? Rakushain and Sazurx, they're known, we've seen them shut down momentum before.
Absolutely. Let's see. I mean, a bit of a more tame start right here without 2 stocks flying off the board in the first 30, but let's see if Tilati and Jockel can keep this one going. First strike will go over. Jockel first to fall. Tilati's not going to get hit by that weapon toss. Yes, he is.
Weapon toss isn't going to be enough force to send him down, though. Sazurx wasn't able to make any commitment there on the offstage either. Side signature to get the punish in, and immediate target swap. The snipe almost
Big
connected,
pogo,
but
big
the spear
pogo.
there. Oh, the ground pound Rakushain going right past it.
Tilati just sending some of these options through. Jockel going to get it. Tilati picks up the second KO of this match as well.
Tilati might be him. Tilati might be him on the spear. This spear gameplay, this is he leveled up. He locked in.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Polly. I mean, the stock trade will happen right there. It is still an advantage over to blue. Jockel now going to be the target of choice with that last stock. Tilati relatively healthy going into the second, but a big hit in the follow-up is not enough to do it.
Able to get the follow-up off of that just so quickly, even though they were right next to each other. There was already so much force as well. Rakushain able to get a lot of knockback off of hitting that axe recovery. No stock taken yet, though. Tilati drops down to their final stock. It's 2 stocks against 4 now.
Last stock, do not get caught in the scrap. If you are red team now, final stock is so dangerous. Tilati unarmed, finally picks up the axe right there, but we've been seeing the spear do so much work in this game in particular. Big hit off the backboard, not enough to do it, but deep red for Sazurx. Let's see if they can make the 2v1 happen. Stomp Sair, not enough to do it onto Jockel, but next one surely.
Gets that end light. It's actually going to be a knockout as Rakushain now misses that side signature. End light punish as well. Tilati just using end light after end light. I'm smelling another one. Side light coming out instead. Tries to go for, I don't know, a read with that Sair.
Jockel staying alive though. That is so massive. If Jockel does not get caught out here, this could be huge, but that's the KO off the top. It's up to Tilati.
1 stock versus 3, and he is already down in orange. Sazurx gets something started. Sidelight in there. No further follow-up after it.
What a reach!
She's so hard. GC D-Light to get back up.
Unarmed though. That did disarm onto Tilati. That he can't even pick up the spear. It was denied right there as well. If he can get the KO on Rakushain, this is definitely doable, but the pickup will be found in that end lag. Looking at to Rakushain, Sazurx and Rakushain will take this one, but oh my goodness, was that close.
Super close. Tilati's spear, man. Tilati's spear felt this entire game. I was flabbergasted, but Rakushain and Sazurx, we said it already when we were watching them in the winner's side. Their ability to not only